3 times. You already know who it is. It's the one and only homie Chef, aka Wingzz912 on IG. That's WINGZZ912 on Instagram. And if you're looking at me, we about to find the best spots to go sneaker shopping. And of course, we are in New York, baby. I'm out here in the South Bronx right now. Just had to get the life right, the right breakfast, the long roll. But yeah, we on the move. Let's go see a few spots, man. See what's going on out here in the city. Alright, so I'm outside in Harlem, headed to 125th because Nike has a store there. We're gonna see what they got inside, man. You know what I mean? So let's go. Harlem really was like an outlet store. It had a couple things on sale. As you can see, they had the returns that people normally bring in when they buy a shoe and it doesn't fit after it gets shipped. Naturally, they had a lot of on sale clothing for the men and the kids. The hype shoes that I kind of saw in there was the Billie Eilish high top Sequoias. They had a full size run of those. They had some Drake Nocta joints. They also had some Ambush Air Force Ones. And they had the Cause Blazer Low collab, which wasn't too bad. They had them in a couple colorways, but wasn't nothing for me. So I decided to go ahead and hop in the whip. Alright, so now that we've been to Nike, now let's go ahead. We are out here in the Meatpacking District. We are going to head to S&S, one of my favorite spots to shop. Just going to see what they have on the regular in there, you know what I'm saying, and see if they got some heat. Let's go. S&S is an acronym for sneakers and stuff, and I've known this to be a London, UK-based company or store, but they do have one in New York, and as you can see, they have a lot of the same releases that we have. They had the Mac Attacks. I've seen the normal Nike Jordan releases, but their New Balance collection was crazy. And I mean, they had some colorways that I've never seen before, and it was very interesting to see. So if you're into more of the New Balance type of wave and not so much streetwear, then S&S is definitely your place to go. A lot of laid back gear, comfort, still looks good, and you know, just fly all the way around. Unfortunately, Supreme wasn't open and they didn't have another drop until 2 weeks away, so wasn't able to shop in there, but I've been in here locally and it's a dope spot. So on to the next spot. Alright, still in NYC, so now we're going to Aimé Leon Dore, you know what I'm saying? Gonna see what they got going on and see what's going on inside. Aimé Leon Dore was one of the most exquisite spots that I've ever stepped in. It was very classy. It felt very high priced. It didn't really have the streetwear vibe to it. As you can see, it had the nice vintage car with the vintage shoes and, you know what I mean, all the different displays let you know their clothes is going for a more classic vintage look, while they're still quality clothes and they look very good. I mean, they had some very nice things in here. That's kind of not my speed. I like, you know what I mean, a little bit more closer to streetwear, but it's definitely some threads in here. They definitely are high quality, and their collabs have been high quality as well, with collabs with like New Balance, so on and so forth. So if you ever out here in New York, make sure you stop in. They also have a cafe next door that had a bomb-ass coffee espresso, so tap in. This next store was a store that I didn't even really know was a store, so I had to stop by and check in, you know what I mean, because I saw the sign. And yes, this is none other than StockX. I didn't understand. I thought it was just a drop-off point, but when I went inside, I saw shoes with price tags. But if you look at this, they had the prices of Pandas for $173. Right now, in 2023, StockX is selling Pandas for $173. That is insane. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell's going on, but they had some other things displayed just to show what type of product that they sell. But we shall see how this StockX store turns out in the future. So while I'm out hunting and shopping, I actually found this store. It's called Soul Stage. It's fairly close to StockX, but I've never seen it before, so I decided to dip in. And when I say they had some work, they had a lot of work. I got to talk to the owner. He travels up and down the East Coast between New York to Miami, just buying and buying and buying. And he has a lot of things. As you can see, he has a ton of Supreme, and he had just about every shoe, maybe the last 3 to 4 years. This is the place that you go if you don't really want to. If you're ever looking for something and you can't find it in these regular stores that I've listed on here, come here. they should have it. Their pricing now, I can't say, but it's a resale shop. So please understand, there's no mercy for the weak in a resale shop. You gotta have good negotiating skills or come with something that you're willing to let go of so you can bring that price down on your shoe, man. Just a word of advice. But check them out, they're pretty dope.
Now you know me, I'm always in the streets and I'm hunting, and I would not be right if I didn't put y'all onto this spot. Very dope, so I'm not even gonna say the name. Let's get to the footage, baby.
This is Extroverted New York City. I shop with them online a lot, but I've never actually got a chance to get into an actual brick and mortar store, and this experience is totally amazing. They have such an amazing selection, and it's all kind of brands, all good brands. And as you can see, when it comes to the clothing and just the style, it has a mix of streetwear with classic, and it's just very, very good in here. And lo and behold, with me coming in here to spread some love, they actually had a shoe that I really, really wanted to get hold of, and I actually got my hands on it earlier than anticipated. The Mystic Red SB Dunk Lows, which made me so happy. And they even let me do their TikTok, you know what I mean? So if you haven't checked them out, please go follow them on all social media platforms and go follow them on TikTok as well. They always show you what they have coming out, you know what I mean, a week ahead. They have raffles, the whole nine. And they also have 2 stores, one in New York City, Manhattan, and then they have another one in Queens. So show some love to Extroverted, man. And I definitely appreciate you tapping in and seeing where you should shop at whenever in New York. Please understand, all of the listings are in the description. So go check them out when you travel, man. Be safe, 100.